feel like I'm gonna have a seizure.
What is that?
It looks like something that you wouldn't want to take home and have in your house because it might be evil.
Fruit
I want
back
these
there.
jeans in my house.
You want those jeans? Yeah, that would be sort of found art. All right.
Gary, where are we this week?
Well, we're on the third floor of the Contemporary Art Center downtown in Artist Lofts, and the public can come in here any day and probably catch some artist in the act of making art. Well, this is Barry Moton, Peoria artist, and tell us about what do you do?
Well, I work with neo-mache sculptures. My medium is 100% paper products.
What is this guy with 3 bags hanging out of his mouth? And
That particular piece is of my grandfather, and story has it is that he was able to lift up 300 pounds simultaneously, 2 with his hands and 1 with his teeth, 300 pounds of coal.
what is this? What's this girl doing here?
This is I was inspired by the hurricane, and this particular piece is called Birth of Katrina. So it's got a double meaning: birth of Katrina or birth at Katrina. My roots are in sports.
Are you an athlete as well as
Yes,
an artist?
I played professional ball in the Canadian League. This technique that I created, I learned it. I'm self-taught when I was living in the projects down in the Harrison Homes. When my mother would give me allowance, I would buy paper and glue, you know. She would say, "How come you're not getting candy like your brothers and sisters?"
What about these 2 guys fighting here?
This is Ali and Frazier. Ali Frazier won. To me, that was the most compelling fight, the most profound fight in the history of Ali's career.
This is Adrian Risby. She's another Peoria artist with a spot in the Contemporary Art Center. So Adrian, what are you working on here?
It's going to contain a lot of gold leaf, acrylic, and stain. I don't exactly know how it's going to end up, but I just have this in my mind, and I'll work it out.
Can you tell me about this one? I'm really drawn to the texture in this work.
This painting has broken gourds on it. And really, it's upside down. But anyway, my Uncle Bern, he always grows the gourds and send them to me every year. This particular year, some of them came broken. It's my therapy. I have a back problem, and I tell people that that's my therapy. I just take people's paintings and stuff and put them together. Take people out. People get divorced. They want their husband out. They want their wife out. I take them out. I do whatever you want me to do. But
Is that you?
yes, that was about 20 pounds ago. I had a teacher over at ICC that made me do a self-portrait. He makes everybody do a self-portrait, and I hated it.
Make each day your masterpiece.
Hi, can we come in your gallery? What are you working? Well, first of all, what's your name?
My name's Katie Brusso.
Okay. And what are you working on here today?
I'm working on a painting that is going to a woman in Belgium. I do furniture design for a woman in Mexico. She actually just signed on last week for a season of HGTV. So I do the design work and illustration work, stuff that I can't afford.
So what are these footprints for?
They're my signature of painting in here. I wanted to make it bright and colorful. I'm inspired by vintage art and women especially.
What's that pounding?
They're mice.
That's the one thing, is that sound travels throughout. So no, it's just pounding something in the other wall.
We're going to investigate the pounding now. Hello.
I was hanging up one of my digital prints. These are all the digital prints that I've distorted. I take a glass that's wavy or curvy, and when I put it on my computer, I can't tell what it is. It doesn't look like this. And enlarge it, and then I play with, the saturation, the color.
What about the Harley, the motorcycles?
My husband rode a Harley, and every holiday or whatever, I would do a sketch for him. And he died about 2 years ago from cancer. So now I can't sell them. I like to tell people the name of this.
What's the name of it?
It's called Monsters in My Closet. Because when I was a little girl, I liked sci-fi movies. And when I'd go to sleep, I'd always have my sister come in and shut the closet door, because I always knew there were all sorts of monsters in that closet.
So you can always come up here and see art in the Contemporary Arts Center. What else is going on this weekend?
Well, you can go over to Goodfield for the Conklin's Barn 2 Dinner Theater and see Unnecessary Force, which has a giant killer Scotsman in it. This is a comedy parody, but it's got this killer Scotsman, and he plays the bagpipes before he murders people.
Wow, that sounds intense. The big thing I would suggest going to on the Peoria Riverfront this weekend is the Blues Festival. So there'll be tons of bands, workshops where you can learn all about blues instruments.
So you can wake up this morning, went down to the Blues Festival, right, like that?
Yeah, so Friday and Saturday that is running, and Sandra Bullock has a movie called All About Steve with Bradley Cooper, who's really cute, up and
doesn't do anything for me. But Sandra Bullock is pretty cute, and it's a typical Sandra Bullock movie, so you know what you're getting: romantic comedy,
she falls
funny.
in love with the CNN camera guy and follows him around all over. And camera guys are so cool, aren't they?
They are
Love
cool.
camera
They
guys.
are cool. Yeah.
Everybody eats when they come to mind.
Do you ever feel awkward in elevators?